Hey y'all, hey, it's Jamie, that's me here. Welcome back to my channel for another episode review of Sweet Life Los Angeles. So let's get into it. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and let's just start off with what's his name? Gerald. Let's talk about Gerald because Gerald and Cheryl have been together for about 8 years now, but they have yet to move in with each other. And Gerald is actually afraid of moving in with her because he feels as though it's going to change the dynamic of the relationship. So he's more so focused on the negatives than the positives. All right. So Jordan acknowledges that he isn't in touch with his own feelings because he and Gerald are having this sit down together. And of course, he talks about Brianna and how he would like to date Brianna and all this other stuff, but he has a wall up based on what he's witnessed as a child and what he's experienced as far as heartbreak. So he has a hard time getting in touch with his feelings and opening up to someone. Okay. He wants a relationship, but he doesn't want to deal with the rejection of it all, the heartbreak and everything, because he was able to witness his parents getting a divorce or something like that. So it's unfortunate, but I think he should, he's young, he's learning. You should be able to open up. I think the sooner you realize that you're not in control of that, the better, because it seems like you're torturing yourself and putting yourself in pain because you don't want to open up. And then you're afraid and you're having fear of possibly opening up and experiencing the same feelings that you're feeling right now. So I feel like it's kind of like a damned if you do, damned if you don't. At least you could say that you loved and you loved hard, whether that person did right or they didn't, so that's that. Okay. So let's talk about Amanda in Thailand. Okay. So Amanda has closed on her home, and that's cute. Okay. Now they speak on Jordan and Brie or whatnot. Her boyfriend doesn't like how it's coming off. So, when Amanda, Miss Thailand, they go out to eat with their boyfriends, right? She speaks on closing the house. She's excited about it. Thailand's excited about it for her, right? So then they bring up the conversation about Jordan and Brie and how Brie responded to what Jordan had to say. Now, Thailand's boyfriend is really concerned because he's like, girl, first of all, how did you even mention this to her? Because see, that's what I'm more concerned about. I'm more, concerned about my face card than anything. So you got to be careful. Now he's at a place where he needs to go and have a conversation with Jordan to kind of sort things out because he don't want anything to get misconstrued when it comes to him. And I understand where he's coming from, right? I'm like, Thailand, girl, you done started some yes, you did, girl. You done started some other shit. So now he got to go and have a talk with him. Later on, we see where Gerald is actually having a talk with his dad. He's talking to his dad, about his next steps and stuff and about his legacy, and tells his dad that he thinks he wants to move in with Cheryl. His dad was kind of like, baby, I don't know why you trying to move in with Cheryl to pay rent, because you wasn't paying no rent when you was over here in my house. What was it? Daddy had me over here tickled like I don't know what, honey. Daddy was like, we're not finna do that. You're gonna have to run me my money. You sent up there, you willingly gonna pay her, but you ain't finna pay me. But all in all, his dad is very proud of him, loves him very much, and wants him to make the best decision for himself. And he also made his dad cry. Okay, he started getting a bit teary-eyed when he thought about how proud of his son that he is. Okay, now later on we see where Brie go on a date with Chaz. I can't even get into the date because Chaz just was not that guy. He wasn't. It was something that was off about Chaz, or whatever his name is. I wasn't feeling him. I wasn't really feeling their conversation. I think they talked about social media and going through the other person's phone or messages and stuff. And I'm not even gonna lie, y'all, I wasn't even tuned in. I was like, what else is going on? I probably even fast forwarded through it because I just wasn't featuring it. But y'all can leave y'all thoughts and comments down below though. So it's time for the couples date, right? So Gerald announces that he is going to be moving in with his girl Cheryl while they're at this couples date. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I know she was looking around like, oh, is he gonna propose? Like, what you got in that bag? So she's looking around thinking he probably gonna, propose to her or whatever. But I just didn't really like how he made the announcement. And maybe it wasn't how he made the announcement. It probably was more so about Cheryl's lack of excitement for the fact that he's about to move in with her. I don't know if they probably should have had a one-on-one conversation with each other and then surprise the group. It was really something was off about that moment, and I didn't really like it. But if she loves it, then who the hell am I? Okay, Amanda, when it comes down to her, even though Gerald and Cheryl are about to move in with each other, Amanda and her boo don't know if they finna move in with each other. They not sure. Okay, he pretty much wondering where he stands when it comes to moving in. He feels as though she has to get all of her stuff figured out first, and then he comes last. I kind of don't see nothing wrong with that. Y'all ain't married, y'all not engaged. So I mean, y'all just girlfriend boyfriend. So let her figure out her stuff, and she'll let you know what's up. What else we got? Jalen, he brings up the fact that he wants to have a conversation with Jordan and Bree to just make sure he mean no harm. Messages, during the telephone did not get translated accordingly and how they should have gotten translated. So he definitely wants to have that sit down with Jordan and Bree. Amanda says that she wants them to not get into the singles drama. So when the singles are having drama, she doesn't want to really get into the midst of all of that. And I'm like, we gonna see, Amanda. We gonna see how much you don't get into the drama of others. We'll see, because that work that you was giving Miss Miami, it's one thing for her to pop up and show up to your birthday thing, but you was giving a whole lot more energy. It was nothing else that you could do. It's nothing else she could do. Baby girl is here now. If you want to be mad at somebody, you should have been mad at PJ, but you was trying to be mad at Miss Miami. So we'll see. It seems like you was mad at Miami on behalf of Becky. So you were getting in the middle of, the singles and from, their issues or whatever. So we'll see if you actually gonna stay to what it is that you're saying. All right, let's move on. So they get to the housewarming. This is Amanda's housewarming. Okay, she got like an older house or whatever. She's gonna do a lot of renovations. She says she's gonna rent out the back and she's gonna live in the front. I'm like, rent out the back to who? A family member or stranger? How does that work? I don't know. I will hope that y'all have two separate like doors. I hope it's like a duplex or something like that. Cause I'm like, girl, I don't want to live in that house. I don't know y'all like that. But anyway, if that's what you want to do, good luck. Okay. Also, she has everybody come inside the house. And she has them put on certain, like, I guess, jumpsuits or whatever, because she wants them to paint. Y'all a good one, because I would have been left. I would have been outside with Bree and Becky, because they ain't paint a damn thing. I would have been right outside with them. Girl, you're not going to invite me to this housewarming thinking everything is good and cute, only for you to have me put on this outfit just so I could paint your home. No, ma'am. I ain't that type of friend, girl. You got to let me know stuff ahead of time. But it seems like Tylen knew based on what Tylen had on. It also kind of seemed like Bree knew, too, based on what Bree had on, but I never saw Bree paint anything. And she also had other clothing there for people to try on. So I'm just like, girl, I guess, honey, some ain't right. But she wouldn't have got no free labor off me. Okay. But all right, let's move on. Jordan and Bree. Okay. So Jordan and Bree end up finally having the conversation that she has been yearning for them to have. She has the conversation and they talk it out. Of course, he tells her that it's kind of tough for him to open up and be vulnerable or whatever, but I wanted him to do that in that moment and he wouldn't. Okay, I wanted him to kind of like open up, be vulnerable with her, let her know his real feelings and what he's probably been through as to why he feels like he can't give her the attention and give her what it is she wants in a relationship right now. But he didn't. But ultimately they ended up agreeing on just being friends and just dating it from there. But it was very awkward for me because instead of Bree, because she was the main one talking about, you got me effed up and I'm done and I don't want to deal with this and whatever. Instead of her getting up and walking off after he gave her what she wanted, which was just a friendship, she lingered around. So when he gave her the hand, she didn't want the hand. She really wanted a hug. And I said, now watch how this gonna go. She gonna be sweating him, but he ain't gonna be sweating her. Like, try. Good night. But that's all I got for episode 5, honey. I'll be back with you guys later to give you episode 6. Leave your thoughts and comments down below. I'm Jamie, that's me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.